Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy Spirit Day. It's Plaid Day, so I'm wearing my plaid. Welcome to another chat. Start off with a little humor. The hoarders have required us to do some recalibrating. It's the express lane allows 160 items or less. Great Scott Simpkins, it's the U.S. 10-year Treasury yield under the microscope. Yes, that was very loud, but I said I wanted to hear your heart. Offhand, I'd say you're suffering from an arrow through your head, but just to play it safe, I'm going to order some tests. I hear that a lot from doctors. The air is filled with the sweet smell of sizzling meat. Either it's barbecue season or my hot flashes have gotten worse. Too much information. COVID update, we have no active residents or employees cases of COVID-19 at this time. All precautions and restrictions remain in place. This includes no visitors to our campus unless end of life or resident wellness, restricting all trips to essential purposes only. Screening and temperature checks upon entering the campus, social distancing, hand hygiene, and mask at all times when outside of your apartment. Healthcare update. So 7 COVID-19 positive employees since this all began. No active cases for residents, none for employees at this time. All residents and associates in healthcare and assisted living have been tested as a precaution. No residents positive, no new cases in the last 3 weeks. Only essential visits allowed, end of life, and resident well-being. Excuse me, and we continue to coordinate with the Texas Department of Health and Senior Services and Austin Public Health Authority. We're also working on creating an isolation unit permanently. We'll be installing some additional doors in that area to create that unit to be prepared for the future. Reopening Westminster. We put together a 3-phase plan for reopening based on county and state performance. So new cases of COVID on our county and state, and our how we're doing with new cases at our community as well. We hope to begin phase 1 as soon as Wednesday, June the 10th. We'll be sending out communication pieces that'll be distributed to your in-house boxes that'll inform you of the changes as they roll out. A few days prior to them rolling out. Every new group of changes, new phases, we'll try to begin on a Wednesday midweek, so everybody can be informed of the changes as they occur. Question and answers. So what is happening with the tree in front of the Preston that was damaged in the latest storm? Some of you might not know, but we had a pear tree in front of the Preston that lost a huge branch over the weekend, and it was cut up into pieces and removed as quickly as we could get it done. We are having our landscape company, Brightview, examine the tree and determine next steps. Hopefully we will be able to save the tree. If not, it will be removed and replaced if necessary, but our intent is to try and save it if we can. When can we expect to see our apartments thoroughly cleaned again? I know that's been rough. Trying to restrict housekeeping services and clean the common spaces more often, and also limit their contact time in your apartments. Our goal is to increase housekeeping services in apartment homes in phase 1, hopefully June 10th as well, allowing for bathroom and kitchen cleaning as well as bedding changes. Phase 2 will allow for an expansion of housekeeping services to near normal. That'll probably happen about 4 weeks after phase 1. We will also be offering deep cleanings on an as-needed basis. We ask that you wear your mask when housekeepers are present and be in another room while they do their cleaning. If you don't have another room, perhaps you can go to a common space and hang out until they're done. Can you tell us how you will be reopening the restaurants? The answer to that question is the bistro will not reopen, as we will begin construction of that area in early July. We've talked about that previously. The Laurel Dining Room will reopen in phase 1, allowing for pickup of takeout meals only, and you will need to call ahead in order to get a time to pick those items up. We will continue home delivery of meals during phase 1. and guests are not allowed during this phase. In phase 2, we will allow limited use of the Laurel dining room with social distancing standards in place. We'll reduce the capacity of the dining room. We'll have open dining as much as possible. The buffet will not reopen during phase 2. Guests will not be allowed during phase 2 as well. In phase 3, the seating configuration will return to normal and guests will be allowed, but we're going to restrict it to 2 per resident. When will the exercise classes resume in Harrisville Hall? We hope to start this in-person class around the end of June or the first week of July, as we hopefully begin phase 2, approximately 4 weeks after we finish with phase 1 of our reopening of Westminster. For now, the exercise classes are available on channel 1890 every morning Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. And those go on for about an hour and a half. They're really good classes. You can attend those on 1890 and do the exercises in your apartment. Why has it seemed like the work on the marketing drive stopped over the last 1 to 2 weeks? We are using the same crews for the off-site parking lot located at the state school as we are with our marketing drive. There will be times when that work takes priority to the work on our campus. The work is being coordinated between several subcontractors. I included some pictures here to show you the work at the off-site parking. It's pretty extensive. It's about 180 parking spaces, so it's taking quite a bit to get that work done. But so the trades that typically work on the marketing entrance are also working at the state school. So occasionally you'll see some kind of drop off of activity here as they wait to finish work at the state school and then finish their work here. So reminders, please wear your name badges. It's hard to know who you're talking to through the mask. Masks must be worn when outside of your apartment. Please maintain social distancing, standard of 6 feet. Please wash or sanitize your hands often. If you have a car, you may want to run that car for a few minutes once a week to keep the batteries fresh. And also, this reminder often happens, please return all carts to their original location. If you need assistance returning them, please call reception desk to pick them up, and the concierge security will come by and pick them up and take them to their proper location. All of your neighbors need to use the carts too, so please be kind, work together, and take the carts back to their original location. Stay strong. Thank you for making Westminster an extraordinary place to live and work. Appreciate you all very much. And I'll see you again next time.